African racism. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm back. He's back. Scruff Lord, Scruff Legend, but he got a cut this time. Yeah, I'm back. Give it up for me. Hey, man. Low effort content's taking a hit. I might make a video on that. I've been seeing a lot of things about, you know, the Dons. Of course, he got a pass in the damn, I forgot how. Anyways, this low effort, but I make vlogs. Go check out my vlog channel. I got vlogs, and then I got this. This is my everyday hustle, my grind, my struggle. You feel me? Anyways, let's get straight to the video.
She been command me.
What is he about to do, bro? Work! What? Work! What? Go work! What? Work! What? Go work!
That necessarily isn't that right there wasn't racism though. That mask and stuff they used for the what, bubonic plague or something like that back in the day, right? Not California. Yeah, this is not racist. Yeah, them idiots thought this was gonna stop a play. That shit was still gonna get you. It's still gonna get you. Now this right here is racist.
The first minute of my stream. The first minute of my stream.
I think when people think about racist countries outside of America, you probably think of some European country or maybe some Asian countries. And I mean, with recent history of Britain colonizing a lot of the world and just practicing imperialism, that would definitely make sense. But see, what a lot of people wouldn't expect is that some of the most racist countries, some of the countries that detest dark skin, are actually African countries. So if you guys aren't familiar with
hey man, I feel like this is good environment for us to get this talking point going. Cause look, I'm Nigerian. Full blood. I'm a Slytherin. Looking at, I was on vacation in Vegas, and the only thing on TV, they had a Harry Potter marathon. I'm not gonna lie, y'all was cooking back in the day with that. That was pretty good watches while I was editing my vlog. Once again, I have vlogs. Go check that out. That's not low effort content. Get on my face, nigga. Anyways, I can attest and I can give my point of view. Africa, there's a lot of places towards Egypt and Morocco. There's a Moroccan guy when I was in Europe. There was a Moroccan guy who said some crazy outlandish stuff about me, my family, where we come from, dirty, dark, you know, all this other stuff. I'm like, brother, you're African too. I thought we were supposed to be cool with each other. Them Egyptians, them oh man, Nigerians, West Africans, and like people from Senegalese people. I think he's probably Senegalese. I feel like Shams is, but I'm gonna stop yapping.
Show Speed, he's a popular Twitch streamer who does these events where he basically tours the world. He's toured Asian countries, he's toured European countries, and this time around he decided to tour African countries. And as shocking and disturbing as it is, the next couple of clips I'm about to show you all happened in the continent of Africa.
Yeah, look, Morocco. Fun fact, Moroccans do not want to be African. I promise you they don't. They don't want to be African. They think because they're lighter in skin, that they're from a different part of the world than Africa. They think because where they are is over there at the pinnacle at the top. They think that they're better than most Africans because the environment, the landscape is different. Africa is huge. They're not in the trenches, so they don't want to associate themselves with that. Them niggas are delusional. I ain't gonna lie. Still my brothers though.
They throwing stuff? Ah, shit. Why they throwing stuff? Ah. Oh, hell no. So I'm about to leave, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
They threw a water bottle at his head. They threw a water bottle. Oh shit, he threw a water bottle on his head. Security head.
These are supposed to be African people. If it was some country from Europe or Asia, I totally understand. Well, I wouldn't, because you can't really justify racism, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's sad to think that people from your own continent can think of you as inferior, to the point where they actually want to physically harm you. And just for some context of those clips that I showed you, they were captured during AFCON 2026. AFCON standing for African Cup of Nations. Basically a huge soccer tournament that involves various African countries competing to see.
Nigeria not racist. They are just a lot of them are still stuck in the past because they were colonized by Britons and stuff. So they favor more. I'll get into it towards
who's
the
the
end.
best at soccer within the continent. And as you may have already guessed, when it comes to things like sports and having different nations, different teams all competing with each other, things can get heated, things can get competitive, and people often adopt a herd mentality. And if you don't know what a herd or group mentality is, it's basically the tendency for individuals to align their views, behaviors, and emotions with the larger group, to the point where it overrides their personal judgment. So think of it as something like peer pressure. And unfortunately, AFCON brought out the worst in a lot of nations. Nations like Algeria, Morocco, all showed some extremely racist behavior. Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with an
Tester Up came back and they still got Tester Up going stupid with them. But they haven't
Morocco was the host.
Kester
Throughout
yet.
the tournament, Morocco received honestly a lot of unfair referee decisions in their favor. And due to ambiguity and the fact that they were, hosting the AFCON, other teams kind of just had to deal with it. Whether it was with Cameroon or Nigeria, there was obviously a lot of unfair play going on. And you would think that maybe at least they would keep this unfairness just on the field. But no, because preceding the finals match, the Senegalese team was forced to travel by train with little security, and they struggled to find a suitable hotel. Mind you, these are professional soccer players, athletes that are celebrities, and they still couldn't be properly accommodated. Them getting stormed by people like this in a country which obviously has a lot of people that doesn't like them, not only is a safety hazard, but it's a really bad look on.
Yeah, the thing about it is, and a lot of you guys are just a lot naive to things, but in Africa, in Africa, racism is everywhere. There's not, white, the people that's like, hey, white people, hey, they racist. Nah, everybody's racist. There's Asian people that's racist. There's Asian people, there's Mexican people, there's Hispanic people that's racist. There's European people that are racist. There's American European people that are racist. Racism lies within everything. Now take the differences is people that are racist towards their own people. That's sick.
The whole of Africa. Because you're telling me that some of the most highly esteemed people in the whole continent, especially in that moment leading up to the final when all eyes were on them, couldn't even be properly taken care of? That literally makes Africans a global laughingstock. And honestly, this next part, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I would have had a hard time believing it even happened.
Extra time, Becca, and the drama wasn't just happening on the pitch. Behind Mendy's goal, with rain starting to fall, Morocco captain Achraf Hakimi tried to throw away the Senegal goalkeeper's towel. The towel-based controversy didn't stop there. Yevan Diouf, Senegal's backup goalkeeper, brought Mendy a new
Nah! Is how many of them? That's Morocco's colors, so that's their team. Senegal beat them though, right?
For Morocco's Ismail Saibari to follow him and try and steal the towel. Incredibly, Morocco's
Gang, they doing this in front of everybody. They don't care. Let's cheat. Fuck it, let's cheat. Take his glove. You need gloves. You need the towel for it's raining out there. You need it when you catch the ball like this. It'll slip. You need the gloves got grip. I used to play soccer back in my day. That's why I know that Senegal won.
ball boys then wrestled Diouf to the floor, dragged him off the pitch and chased him away.
Throughout the tournament, Moroccan players, ball boys, staff members were literally stealing the opposite team's towel. And if you didn't know, these towels are literally used to dry the goalkeeper's gloves so they can have sufficient grip. So although it may seem silly, these towels play a really important role. They can be the deciding factor on whether or not the goalie catches the ball, meaning that—
Oh my goodness, I came back from a week off on top of my ish. I'm right about everything this video. I'm liking this video.
Also play a factor in who scores and thus who wins. And just to show you how bad this situation got, the second string goalkeeper on the Senegalese
Gang, they trying to take his cleats off the nigga. They trying to take his cleats off. They trying to take his cleats off. He yoinking his cleats.
And just to show you how bad this situation got, the
Look.
second string goalkeeper on the Senegalese side literally had to take the towel and run around with it, avoid people, get tackled, get harassed, just so he can protect the towel from being stolen and give it to the starting goalkeeper. Mind you, they were doing all this in front of the whole crowd, in front of cameras, basically in front of the whole...
I ain't gonna lie, I'm putting that towel in my pants. Come get this. Come reach for it. Come reach for it. You know how they feel in Africa, no matter what part of Africa you in. Africa, are you gay? Why are you gay? Yeah, come reach your hands in his pants. Everybody here gonna turn on you.
World with no shame. Like, I truly question how you can get any satisfaction winning this way. And oh yeah, for any of you guys wondering, what they were doing is very much illegal in soccer. Under normal circumstances, those players would have got red cards. But again, since Morocco was hosting the AFCON, they just said to hell with the rules. Whatever it takes for us to win. And so after all this harassment and mistreatment, at some point the Senegalese team just chose to walk off the field. And honestly, you can't blame them. But luckily the captain of the team, Sadio Mane, convinced them to come back. And after a heated 20
Sadio
minutes,
Mane,
the Senegalese
good captain.
team comes back and the match continues. The Moroccan player Brahim Diaz takes his penalty shot, and I mean,
how you cheating and you got a nigga doing that on penalty on PKs? Come on. He tried to do that one. He tried to do that one nuck, the where you go slow down the middle, so it's all off your timing. You ever seen Kimbo Slice say, "Hit my hand, miss"? He said, "Hit my hand," and did this, and the nigga miss. That's what he tried to do with the kick. I forgot what it's called. I used to play soccer, like
flops. Probably the worst performance of his career. And honestly, there's an argument to be made that the reason why Morocco lost that match is because of racism. See, what Brahim Diaz did during that penalty is attempt a Panenka kick, which is basically this high risk, high reward type of kick, where instead of kicking the ball to either side with your full might, you sort of kind of gently chip it down the middle. And the goalkeeper who would have dove to either side of the goalpost wouldn't be able to block it. And maybe it was that same racism that helped the Senegalese goalkeeper, Edward Mundy, figure out what Brahim Diaz was gonna try to do. Because of course this ego...
Messi? Hold on, Messi was in that?
Either side of the goalpost.
I gotta see Messi's, hold up.
Why Morocco lost that match is because of racism. See, what Brahim Diaz did during that penalty is attempt a Panenka kick, which is basically this high risk, high reward type of kick, where instead of
that ain't my Messi. What are you talking about? I'm tripping. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
It's the same reason why people say that day soccer won. Soccer beat racism, because the Senegalese team genuinely had all the odds against them. From not having proper accommodations to having a stadium that was against them, unjust referees.
Look what they doing.
The uphill battle in general. This was literally the FIFA president's reaction.
Hey, Morocco K, fuck is you talking about? But hey, it's not all, it's just a small percentage. Actually, not a small. It's a good percentage of Moroccans that are like this, though. I'm not gonna hold all y'all to it because I know how y'all feel about, you know, when people have their own things against other people. But hey, y'all Moroccans gotta chill a little bit.
Reaction to Brahim Diaz
too
missing
much.
the Panenka. Mind you, this is someone who's supposed to be neutral. And I mean, of course, everyone's gonna have a team that they favor more, but
That nigga said,
try to not express it in such an animated way.
want them to win
Honestly, in the
bad.
atmosphere we live in today, it's nice to see the good guys, the people who chose to do the right thing, win. And I think we're all gonna appreciate this next clip because I was super glad to find out that even outside the field, Sadio Mane is known for being a great guy.
This is Sadio Mane, cleaning toilets and the ablution area in a mosque. Here is how it all happened. After Liverpool's victory over Leicester in 2018, Mane, instead of resting, got in his car and drove to the Al Rama Mosque in Liverpool. It was already getting dark. Sadio walked in, took off his sneakers, and said hello quietly, as always. After prayer, a friend of his comes up and says, "Sadio, come over to my place. I'll make some tea. We'll hang out." But he just smiles. "No, brother, today is my turn. The toilets and the wudu area. I promise." He grabs a bucket, fills it with water, and rolls up his sleeves. A kid is running around nearby, cleaning.
This is what we call serving.
Trying hard too. Sadio washes the floors, the walls, the faucets, thoroughly, just like his own home. One of the young guys took out his phone and filmed him. Sadio noticed, "Brother, don't, please delete it." The guy swore he wouldn't post it. By morning, the video was everywhere. hundreds of thousands of reposts in just a few hours. People wrote, "Is this the same guy who tore up Leicester yesterday?" And Sadio later said calmly in an interview, "I didn't want this to be seen. It's a normal thing. If you're in a mosque, you help out. Even if you scored a goal yesterday and you're cleaning a toilet today, Allah sees it all the same."
And look, I know what some of you guys might be thinking. This is sports. Things got competitive. The herd mentality took over. This doesn't represent the country of Morocco and its people. And I agree, you're right. Because my goal here isn't to run some sort of smear campaign on Moroccan people. Obviously, the actions of the people in these clips don't represent the whole nation. But it's also sad to see that when some of the things that were occurring in these clips were happening, we didn't see any Moroccans stand up for the Senegalese team, at least from what the clips showed. And I think one of the saddest things about this whole situation is that a lot of Moroccan people don't even like to consider themselves African. And maybe it's because a good portion of the population is lighter skinned, because that always seems to be the trend in any location where you have people who are darker skinned and lighter skinned. For some reason, the lighter skinned people think they're superior. And maybe it's for that same reason that in 1987, after leaving the African Union, Morocco literally applied to be a part of the European Union. And if you couldn't guess, their application was rejected
because you're African. That's like what is that like? That's like a corn dog saying, "Hey, I don't want to be a corn dog no more. We're applying to be called a sandwich." Nigga, you are not a sandwich though. You're not even you a corn dog. So guess what we gonna call you? Hey, corn dog. You fucking corn dog.
Because ding ding ding, they're not a European state. And it's just so disheartening to see these type of things happen in the continent of Africa. In countries like Morocco, Algeria, South Africa, Egypt, the racism is horrible. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience because I've lived in Egypt. There are a lot of places where darker skinned people are referred to as abid, which is an Arabic word which basically means slave. Any darker skinned housekeeper, nanny, maid, honestly, most blue collar workers get this type of treatment. And the thing is, it doesn't just stop with adults either.
If you African, you probably seen them videos, but I feel like all of us knew Egypt is racist. It's crazy because like in the States, you go through racism, obviously from every, but like you really feel it. Like I got partners with me that don't understand how bad racism really is. It's like, well, I go through that too. You don't understand being black. You really don't. And then being black with culture on top of you, like I'm Nigerian. It's even worse. You go, like I'm in Europe and I'm meeting people, they talking crazy about me because they see my last name. That's crazy. Like y'all don't have to go through that. You don't. And it's just like, it's not a flex. It's not none of that. It's like genuinely just like, I mean, for me personally, I keep it pushing. I don't really care. But it's just crazy how some people can still hold those attachments to certain people. Bro, we're both from Africa. Or bro, I'm literally just a skin. It's just a skin color. I ain't say nothing disrespectful to you. I'm walking towards my room. I'm going in this elevator. I'm at this event that I have to be here because it's a team event, or you know what I'm saying? Like I have to be here, not making no enemies, and you just have your own prejudices, your own judgment based on people really go through this, and especially as kids too. We've been going through it since kids.
And I'm sure this happens in a lot of other locations outside of Egypt, but this is just some of the things that dark-skinned Sudanese kids experience while living in Egypt, their neighboring country.
Real quick though, I'm trying to say, like, let me clarify. It's like I'm black in America, you're African. I go somewhere else in Africa and it's you're American. It's that regular, oh, I'm too black to be Asian. And I'm not black and I'm too, you know what I'm saying? Where they're like, oh, I'm stuck in the middle. But it's not necessarily that. It's just, bro, it's crazy how it's just like you're getting treated. Now I don't have friends, I have friends, but it's like
طب مصر حلوة
weird
ولا
to
وحشة؟
me.
حلوة زي السودان يعني، لكن أنا عاوز السودان أكتر.
مصر مش حلوة، مصريين بيضربونا.
هنا الناس المصريين في الشارع بيبقوا كويسين معاكي ولا لأ؟
لا.
بيعملوا إيه؟
You about to
عيال
cry.
بتجري ورانا بيضربونا
ليه؟
من غير سبب. يضربوني بيضرب
ليه؟
معرفش. هنا لما تروح في الشارع المصريين يضربونا يقول لي روح بلدكم وسخة ما تشتمونا يضربونا.
بيضربوا الناس بس. ايوه
بيشتموا؟
ايوه.
بيشتموا يقولوا ايه؟
مش عارفه، انا بيجري مش بوقف.
كنت جنب بيتي المصريين جروا ورايا دورت. في مرة
Egyptian man.
أخويا كان قاعد في السلم وراجل كبير زقاه على الأرض وعلى دماغه في السلم.
And the crazy thing is, like, we're in a time in our lives where racism has went down, but at the end of the day, racism is still going on to where when someone says, hey, if they were to sit here and say, like, hey, it's racist out here, it's like, yeah, I know. Oh, that's crazy. Damn, for real. And just keep it moving. No one's going to think this is how you're getting chased, beating your head in the railings, grown men chasing kids, being called this, being called that. They hitting on you guys, still getting it because of your race. So it's like no one's going to really take you that serious because no one really knows. Everybody thinks racism not even a problem like that in our lives no more. Maybe it is in certain areas, and you know, this is regular kids in Egypt from Sudan getting beat up, getting whooped, and no one's gonna believe them besides the other people that are them. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad sight.
وانت بتعمل ايه؟
عمال أجري وأطلع فوق أكلم مامايا. ماما قال نقعد ساكت بس عشان البلد ده مش بلدنا. المصريين عندهم حق في البلد ده. نقعد ساكت بس.
So yeah, whether it's adults or
Damn.
kids, everyone is suffering under racism. And it's sad to see because we're supposed to all be African people. Like, you mean to tell me that the colonization that came from European and Arab countries wasn't enough? We're even being racist to our own people? But yeah, with that being said, I don't want to make this video too...
What Shakira said, Zamina, this is Africa, Morocco, and all in Egypt and all. Said, hell no, we not African. Take y'all song, get that shit on, and F FIFA. Hey man, I appreciate you for I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Go tap into my vlogs on that channel over there. It's linked down below. Not linked down below, but it is actually linked down below. Go tap in with that. I love y'all to death. I appreciate y'all. I'm gone.